So in 2017, I made this video talking about this wonderful website called DeviantArt. The video itself was pretty bad because, well, I was young at the time and really didn't know how to edit videos properly back then. Now since I have some common sense and sort of know how to edit now, even though, like I said, that can be debated by some people, I wanted to revisit and give some new insight and opinions while revisiting some of my older ones. DeviantArt has changed in the past 3 years and I do want to talk about it again. So sit back, grab a snack, and let's talk about DeviantArt. DeviantArt was founded August 7th, 2000 by several different people, with most notable being Scott Jarkoff, Matthew Stevens, Angelo Sirota, and a few other individuals who weren't named. It originally started as a website to connect people who made skins for applications, but as it grew, it primarily started focusing on forms of art like illustration, sculpting, photography, literature, and even further down the line, introduced things like animation and small flash games. It became one of the most popular websites to post art to during the early 2000s due to its art-focused portfolio layout and many of its unique features. These features include things like critiques, polls, contests, missions, customization to your profile, memberships, original currency, merchandise shops that made more people engage with the website. By 2011, DeviantArt became the largest online art community to share and view artwork. Currently, there's over 44 million registered accounts with over 300 million forms of art submitted. It grew into a place for most artists to be. So why then does it seem to be hated so much, with members leaving each day? I feel like now, one of the biggest issues with posting art on social media is dealing with tracers, art stealers, repost accounts, even now with some corporations going as far as stealing art to put it on merchandise without any royalties or credit going to the original artists. It is a pretty big issue, and I notice it happen a lot, especially on DeviantArt, most of the time going unnoticed. I'm not trying to throw DeviantArt and their moderation team under a bus, because it is a huge issue across many platforms, like Twitter and Instagram. But it's at the point where there was a channel a while ago that was dedicated to reporting on tracers and stealers. If somebody can produce content like that, maybe it's a good time to reevaluate your rules and punishments towards anything that has to deal with copyright and copyright infringement. I would also maybe have more moderators that are dedicated to checking this sort of stuff, especially on an art website, because this is where it thrives the most. It might set a good example for other companies to pursue also. For some reason, DeviantArt is the breeding ground when it comes to weird kinks or fetishes. Whenever it comes to diapers or more, DeviantArt has it. It's odd because you don't really see fetishes and kinks that much on other websites, besides someone maybe making a post to make fun of it. It's not like finding these fetishes are obscure either. If you go on the front page of DeviantArt and scroll down, you'll start to see unusual amounts of fetish art by just visiting their website. You don't need to even have an account. Not a great first impression for a lot of people. They have this feature on their website that people don't use enough that is for mature content. It gives the viewer a warning that it may contain things or topics that they might find disturbing. I personally believe that this should include kink or fetish art, because these things are supposed to make people have a sexual infatuation, so it should at least be under mild not safe for work art with the warning, because not everybody wants to see Sonic in a diaper. I do not want to see that. In late 2018, DeviantArt announced Eclipse. Eclipse was supposed to be a more modern and sleeker design of DeviantArt. At first, they only let beta users test it out at the time, and many people tried it and didn't really like it that much. Then in early 2019, they decided to go through with it for some reason, and they released Eclipse to the rest of the platform. From what I gathered, they wanted to make major changes to the website due to the decline of active members and the rise of other social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr, even though we know how that's been going for them. This redesign also came after Wix acquired the website for $36 million in early 2017. Wix, a web development company, wanted to implement some of its website builder tools onto DeviantArt since they purchased it. They also had this vision in mind to make DeviantArt into this new place to attract all different types of viewers for them to consume various types of art-related content and just make their art viewing experience much easier. DeviantArt hasn't made a lot of major changes to its website in the past few decades, only maybe some occasional logo updates. So most people were kind of optimistic at first and open to the change. But at first, you learn that it backfired on DeviantArt pretty quickly. Eclipse removed a lot of the original features that made the website pretty unique. This included things like you could no longer customize your profile anymore using coding, rather just to be only able to change your profile picture and the header that was displayed on your page. DeviantArt implemented a feature where it allowed you to switch between the old and new website, but forced most users onto a new website without this option. There was a lot of missing features or buggy features that were missing from the old website. Everything was more cluttered and made it just more confusing to navigate through the website. But at least you could change the theme of the website now. By looking at Eclipse, you can tell that I was just trying to mimic the layouts of other websites, but with that, it ruins the uniqueness of what DeviantArt once was. You would think after all the negative feedback and any post mentioning Eclipse getting flooded by hate comments, that the development team would try fixing these bugs or at least putting out a statement. Nope. They're trying to cater to a new audience that they don't have prior to their current audience. I feel like personally, this is most likely going to lead to DeviantArt's downfall. In 2014, DeviantArt finally released its mobile app, which allowed users to have a more comfortable and easier experience while trying to access DeviantArt from your device. It sounds like a perfect idea on paper due to the popularity of other apps that cater to artists, but surprisingly, it didn't turn out well. With 2.5 stars on the Google Play Store, many users complain about glitches, unable to sign into their account, missing features, and many more. And these aren't older reviews when the app just came out. These are recent reviews. I personally even have issues with the app. I've had it glitch out and crash on me numerous times. It's really frustrating, especially if this is the only way you can access the site. It just seems like the app was a major afterthought. So for the past few minutes, I've been focusing on the negatives of the website without mentioning anything positive. It's hard because DeviantArt just seems to be losing a lot of its redeeming qualities due to its mentality to become a more modern website that attracts new members. I just think since they stayed the same for so long, but now it's just catching up, it's going to just hurt them in the long run. I think a lot of people, including myself, just still use the website for the nostalgia factor. DeviantArt is where I started my art career, but for some reason, it's just been losing my interest more and more lately. In closing, there's not much to say about DeviantArt. It's trying to transform into a website that's just not distinguishable anymore. They need to listen to what the members want before becoming ambitious and going after new members that they can't entertain. It really sucks because this is the reality of the website in its current state. I'm not sure if it's fixable anymore. Anyways, that is all for this video. I hope you guys are having a happy holiday and hopefully a good new year. I hope you see you guys next time, and thanks for watching. Bye!